Brought Yahweh, brought Yahweh Shah, brought Yahweh, brought Yahweh Shah, brought Yahweh, brought Yahweh Shah, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Karakadash. All praises, honor, glory, love, respect, and faith, and power, and trust, and all credit to my Heavenly Father, Yahweh, and my Heavenly Big Brother, Yahweh Shah. Thank you so much for what you done, what you're doing, what you're going to do. Double honors to the apostles and elders and bishops of GMS, Great Millstone, who I learned from, and all the men scattered all over the world teaching the truth and nothing but the truth in the name and in the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Shah. Try to put a spiritual bug in you Hebrew Israelites' ears, you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, and you speckled birds that look like other nations. Like, for example, a speckled bird like a so-called Israelite that look like a Hebrew Israelite that look like a so-called white person or a Chinese person, etc., etc. Yeah, man. YouTube again. Put me in YouTube detention. No, YouTube jail. Yeah, because of hate speech from my last video from yesterday. Now I'm going back to the what is it? Praying and begging for forgiveness. 2.0. I'm going to that one. I'm just making a video for this one and this channel because the other channel can't do shit with. And I'm like, I don't remember saying anything hateful in that video, but I guess it's too much. I don't know, too much truth for shit. I don't know. These niggas make up all kinds of fucking crap, man. Where I'm at. They keep saying rain, 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 but we ain't even seen a drop yet here in Georgia, or where I'm at. Haven't seen a drop. Anyway, the hell is this about? Uh, oh yeah, I gotta go over here. Let me see. Did I get rid of this? No, no, no. Yeah, because the last was it the video I have, but I can't post it on YouTube on my other channel, on this channel. Yeah, it was pretty much a lot of stuff. But anyway, actually, like they talking about 10,000 cattle killed off. Yeah, it's gonna get bad and ugly. Let's see what we got going on here. We got I don't know about that. Matter of fact, let's play this New York Nadia. No, no, no. Let's go to. I don't want to use up too much time. Shit, I gotta go ahead and get these out the way. Well, I probably gonna end up deleting it. Let's go ahead and get these out of the way. It was it be ready to get locked up. I mean locked out. The cash crisis and bank freeze. No, I just go to get this one. What about a gas station manager? Come on, baby. It's like Tom Hanks lash out at fans after one bumped into his
This
wife.
is
Ah, shit. All you gotta do is call that nigga a pedophile. Bitch ass nigga.
not an illusion. The price of gas here really is an astounding 69 cents a gallon. Drivers couldn't believe it. When word spread on social media that the price of gas
Yeah, that was probably a glitch.
was, yes, just 69 cents a gallon, people rushed to the Sacramento gas station to fill up. But now it turns out it was one big costly mistake, and the manager says it cost him his job.
Oh yeah, I would fire me too, you know. I do. I was like, oh, I'm in
So why the fuck did you do it, dummy?
big trouble.
I spoke to gas station manager John Cesena, who says somehow the decimal point in the advertised price of $6.99 a gallon ended up in the wrong spot, and the price became 69 cents a gallon.
It was a malfunction, and I should have checked it.
69 cents a gallon, obviously. People flocked to that gas station, didn't they?
Oh yeah, they flocked to it.
John says he wasn't
Man, I don't know about this.
there when motorists lined up around the block for 3 hours to fill up, but he sure heard about it from his boss.
He told me, well, the gas was set at 69 cents, and I just went, oh my gosh.
Why wouldn't the gas station just close if they realize, hey, this is priced wrong?
I don't believe the cashier knew exactly.
Well, wait a minute. If the owner knows about this shit that the price is off, well, no, he probably got to figure it out himself. But if I guess these folks know, the owners know by on their phone, they check their phone, but there should be some kind of alerts or whatever that get set up. Shit, 'cause that's money involved, lots of money involved. But man, anyway, anybody actually make this mistake? I'm like, I don't know about this shit.
What was going on, and people just lined up and took the gas.
The
But
last time gas prices were 69 cents a gallon
that was back when I was born, '83,
was in 1978 when
or
Laverne and
close to
Shirley
that,
was
a little bit
the most
after.
popular show on TV. The mistake cost the gas station $16,000. These brothers were among the lucky motorists who got cheap gas.
I'm still in disbelief right now that I got to.
Well, shit, it ain't gonna last long, bro. You just got a hell of a break.
For 69 cents a gallon.
I called my kids' mom. I called my mom. I called my brother. Instantly, I was just excited.
As for the fired manager, I just had to ask. Was this a stunt? Did you do this on purpose?
Oh, no, not at all.
Well, you know, Elon, he ain't playing around with that money. Shit, damn heathen. He ain't playing around with that money. You mess with his money, shit, he gonna fire you, mess you up, whatever. Let's go to the New York Nadia. Talking about some warning to woke mothers. I haven't played a video from her in a minute. It's gonna get to an ad, pretty sure. Damn, this shit take a long time. All this buffer. Old ass computer.
If you're a woman, a mother, and a self-proclaimed feminist fighting for women's rights, except for our right to call ourselves women, then this one's for you. Once upon a time, there was a girl named Gypsy Rose Blanchard. She was born with a chromosomal disorder. She had the IQ of a 7-year-old child. At least that's what her mother said. Because of her condition, she suffered from leukemia, sleep apnea, and muscular dystrophy. She required a wheelchair and a feeding tube. She had seizures, asthma, and hearing and visual problems. She was put on multiple medications for years and required a breathing machine while she slept. She went through multiple surgeries, including procedures on her eyes and even the removal of her salivary glands. When her teeth rotted away, either because of the many medications she was on, because she couldn't produce saliva, or both, they were just pulled out. Eventually, Gypsy Rose got cancer and she lost all of her hair. And then when she turned 24, she killed her mother. You see, there wasn't anything ever wrong with Gypsy Rose, but there was something really wrong with her mother, Dee Dee. Dee Dee needed attention, admiration, and validation, and she was willing to sacrifice her daughter's physical and mental health to get it. Sound familiar? Clearly, Dee Dee Blanchard was a nut job. She suffered from Munchausen syndrome by proxy. If you don't know what that is, Google it. But something tells me that you do. Children lack the neurological maturity to understand the world around them. That's what parents are for. You're there to protect them. Gypsy went along with the lies because, like most children, she wanted to please her mother. But as soon as she was old enough to realize what her mother had done to her, well, this is a warning. A lot of you are confusing your kids with woke gibberish because you're just like Dee Dee. You're pathetic and you want to be cool. Some of you are going as far as nudging your kids to have irreversible procedures that they're going to have to live with for the rest of their lives. Imagine their reaction when they grow up and realize what you did. Stop while you're ahead.
And that's like they start off young with those kids when they want to do this, put them in that lifestyle of the super happy and love people. Yeah, the love and happy joy people. You know, or you might as well say carpet munchers and rod blowers. Men blowing off men folks, and the women munching on women folks. Women who like fur burgers, and the men like Tootsie Roll Pops, chocolate or vanilla. Anyway, um, yeah, and then what else? What else? What else? Yeah, that bitch had it coming, man. She ain't see it, but she had it coming. Lord put the spirit of vengeance on that bitch, or put the spirit of vengeance on the girl to take her ass out. But yeah, man, there's a whole lot of shit going on. Hell, that remind me of my own one of my family member, my sister. She try to keep pushing her daughter to excel at this and excel at that and shit. She seemed like my niece seemed to be depressed as hell. Shit. But anyway, enough of all that shit. Let's go to this former rants about the food stuff.
We all grew up on the joys of fast food. The good food made
Let's
fast and
get to something serious so I can get to some scriptures.
So I got in a conversation today, and the woman, honestly, I bless her heart, honestly thinks that food prices are not going to go up. She thinks that this is the highest they're going to go. I tried to explain to her that that was not the case, that they are absolutely going to go up even more. And I told her there are things that like we have to buy. There's something we had to buy that 2 years ago cost us $24. Last year was about $46. This year it is costing us $96. Okay. Local farmer, 50 head of cattle. It's costing him $8,000 a month to feed them. Please understand, food prices are going to go up. You want to act like it's the farmer's fault. It is not the farmer's fault. We're barely making it to grow the stuff so you guys are able to get it in August, September, October. Okay? Guys, this is not going away. Stop sticking your head in the sand and thinking, oh, it's going to be okay.
Hello, YouTubers. Alaska Prepper
And he gonna cut it off because she started getting a little foul language.
here. Well, as you saw during the beginning of this video, that was a clip from a farmer who's telling the American people, listen, the price of food is going to continue to go up, and not by 1 or 2% like Jerome Powell has targeted, right? 2% inflation. By the way, let me take a little caveat off of that. When the Federal Reserve chairman tells you that, yes, we're targeting 2% inflation, what they're telling you is that, yes, instead of stealing from you 8.5%, 10%, 15%, 20% of year of your labor, of the work that you do, instead of stealing that from you, we only want to steal 2% on top of all the taxes you already pay. Anyways, I digress. So, ladies and gentlemen, what have we been talking about here for a while now? Input costs. Regarding the direction of input prices, have been important contributors to the drop of sentiment. Ladies and gentlemen, we have to understand that most of the farms in the United States of America, most of them are still...
Anyway, I don't want to play no more of this because for some reason I don't want to sit here watching this video and it's gonna lead on to prep. Okay. Anyway, if you want to check this rest of this video out, here go the name of the title and the video. My screen keep cutting on and off. I don't know if this computer gonna poop out on me soon. But anyway, you know what all this is going on. You see what it's gonna lead to. Famine of bread. Heck yeah. Ezekiel chapter 5, verse 16. When I shall send upon them the evil arrows of famine, which shall be for their destruction, and which I will send to destroy you. And I will increase the famine upon you, and will break your staff of bread. But people don't believe that the Lord can actually do this. Yes, he can do this. And his name ain't God, and his son name ain't Jesus. But matter of fact, they're not both the same. There are two separate entities. One named the God with the people that ignorantly call God, his name is Yahweh, and people that ignorantly call Jesus, his name is Yahweh Shah. And yes, they both can do that. And if you don't like it, die. Because they damn sure gonna send death to your ass if you don't believe in their power and believe in their name. They say, who these niggas? Fuck these niggas up. And come back into the spirit world and we slap some sense into you. Bitch ass nigga. I'm just pissed off right now. And it's hot too. But I don't want to play this shit no more. Let's see what else we got. Oh yeah. Now I don't know if he Jake or Edomite, but 1441. But yeah. Let's say just play he's an Edomite. Anyway, you can see that a lot of Edomites know what's going on and what's happening. And I can tell from his voice that he's pretty worried. But anyway, playing it. But for you Israelites, they don't see it. I remember I was in my own like further down a downtown city where I'm at, and I was going to renew my trash permit. And this one Edomite woman, they work up in this court or whatever building. There used to be an old historical hotel or whatever that I'm pretty sure Jake built. Anyway, and well, I'm paying for paying for the permit. The lady says, "Yep, it went up." Now I asked her, "How much does it cost now?" She says the permit is $170. And I was like, last time I paid, well, last year was 150. And she was like, "Yep, it went up." And I was like, "Yep, just like everything." She was like, "Yep, and it's gonna get scary too." That's what she said. And I was like, "Oh yeah, you know?" She's like, "Yep, it's gonna give you some shit." She ain't say all that. We didn't cuss at all, but pretty much she knows what's going on. I don't know about Eve because it was two Eves up in that same area where the Sheetamite was at, and the two Eves, I'm not sure if they know anything about what's going on. But what's whatever. Let's just say they didn't know, and that just shows how ignorant our people are right now, and a lack of knowledge.
Prepare for the future is right now. Emergency Essentials sells the best emergency.
Skip all this.
Today, there's something negative that's been reported in the news.
What's this? Around
It's
90s.
been that way.
Oh shit! Hell yeah! I started leaving my house. It was like about 9:30 and shit. It was already in the 90s. Shit.
For the last 2+ years. Every day, pow, 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 pow. Something else negative is reported. Something else that shows, the collapse of the country being reported. Something else that shows the collapse of the economy, the collapse of morality, the collapse of everything. It's every day.
Yeah. And for some reason, he sees it, but shit, a lot of Edomites see it. And they definitely see it or feeling that something's wrong with their country, and it's about to, something's their future is not looking so great, pretty much. And when you got men out there teaching and preaching worldwide, and they saying people that look like him that are Edomites, they're going to be going to captivity. And they ain't even got to look like him. They can look like Moabites, and they could be actually Edomites. And other nations gonna go into captivity, but these niggas, I want to say he could be one of them, but pretty much Edomites. You're going to captivity. You're gonna be worked like a dog, or not a dog. No, that's you're gonna be worked like an Edomite. Cause a dog will be chilling. Your ass gonna be working like a Edomite. Yeah. And if you don't want to work, we gonna put your ass to death, or not even to death. Now that's an easy way out. We're gonna torture you. But anyway, that might be hate speech now. I might get this video knocked down when I get it moved to the second channel. Yeah, bitch ass niggas.
And, like yesterday, I posted the link in the community section here talking about the 10,000 cattle that died of heat stroke, supposedly.
Yeah.
And, it's going to have a huge effect on meat prices, beef. And that's one of the things that the powers that be, want to rid the world of is beef farming. For some reason, they think that is so bad, so evil, and they want to rid the world of beef farming for some reason. Mainly because they want to control the food, because they want to produce their fake, lab-grown.
Hold on. This damn YouTube. I don't care about no Kansas City. Whatever this baseball team is.
Thousands of cattle suddenly die in Kansas, officials say. Heat is to blame. Thousands of cattle died in Kansas in recent days due to sweltering heat and humidity, officials say. Estimates vary on the total number dead, as ranchers aren't required to report deaths, the State Department of Agriculture told McClatchy News. The deaths are centered in southwest Kansas where several weather factors led to heat stress for cattle, a department spokesperson said. Temperatures were in the 80s and low 90s until a sudden spike to 100 degrees on June 11th, followed by 2 more days of triple-digit heat, according to the Weather Channel.
Oh, here we go.
At least 2,000 animals were lost, Reuters reported. That figure is based on the number of carcasses state officials were asked to help dispose of. However, the number could be much higher, up to 10,000 or more, according to DTN, an outlet that specializes in agriculture industry analysis. We do know from reports from our members that there has been a significant number of deaths in that area of the state, Scarlett Haggins, Vice President of...
Anyway, that's enough. You get the point. And Don't know how they really died, but damn sure ain't no heat. But damn, there sure ain't no damn leaves on no trees. If this is the exact spot where all the cows was at, shit. And I'm thinking he probably did some damn, but 10,000 of them that just died like what in one damn day. He did something, microwave their brains or some shit. But ultimately, everything done by Yahweh by Shemal Shah, the Lord could just snatch they cow spirits out, snatch their spirits out. I don't know about giving them a disease to make them die all of a sudden, but I don't know. But hell, I only know they dead. A whole lot of them are dead. Because right now it don't really matter how they died, but they dead. So you know what is gonna happen. A lot of starving, and the price is gonna shoot up, and it's gonna be a lot of shit. It's gonna be a lot of shit. So they get to this video back.
Made. But every day, bad news. Every day, bad news about the economy. And, you see the morality of the country completely crashing. We see, the children being indoctrinated into this culture of perversion, of filth, of alternative lifestyles. And they're bringing that right into the public school system, into the
Yeah.
libraries, and trying to indoctrinate, putting on shows for the children that are pretty much X-rated entertainment. Very loosely use that word entertainment to talk about this subject. And no one anymore bats an eye. It's like it's normal for a lot of people. If you see this crap every day, and you see, the morality of the country crashing every day, and then, it gets worse and worse as time goes on. And it's causing a lot of people to get depressed because of, what they see happening. We see it all around.
And all that depression gonna bring in mass suicide. And it's funny, they have I don't know if they're gonna release it, but they got that suicide booth. It look like a daggone escape pod off of a sci-fi movie that's attacked. You know what I'm saying? A escape pod look like one person could be in, but what it does, I guess it suffocates a person or some shit. I don't know. But yeah.
And every day, witnessing all that, it gets depressing, like I said. And it's one of the things as preppers that we have to deal with is knowing what's coming because, as preppers, we watch the news. We watch mainstream media to see what they're saying. We watch the alternative media to see what they're saying and try to put two and two together, to figure out what the truth is. And we all know that the mainstream media is complete, utter bullshit. Everything they say is manipulated, complete, one-sided bullshit. Anything the
It's always been.
politicians say is complete, manipulated, one-sided bullshit. And we try to figure out what's going on, and we see, the prices, everything going up. We look at the prices on the gasoline going up. You go to the supermarket, try to buy food to stock up or just to eat. The prices go up every week. We see billions and billions of dollars being printed off or added in the computer systems.
He basically going into like what was going on in 2020 to 2021 and this year. Yeah, cause anybody can forget all that stuff all of a sudden? How can you forget it? You seen it on TV, you seen it through the internet. Who will forget all that stuff that happened? Cause I mean it's gonna come back again, but much worse. Cause we just seen a prelude of what happened in 2020 and 2021, and this year, oh man, and but next year, oh, I'm hoping the Lord be here. But you want to hope and pray He don't destroy your ass, or either even on this year. If you call on the name of Yahweh by Shema Shah and trying to do the best you can, do to put a smile on Yahweh and Yahweh Shah's face. You won't see it, but get something back to let them know we hear you loud and clear. Hey, they keep on going. Don't stop. Keep faith strong. Shoot, you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, and you Israelite foreigners, yeah. If you feeling it, keep on listening. It ain't just me that's talking and preaching or warning y'all of these videos and telling you what's going on, getting these scriptures. It's many men all over the world, either speaking Japanese, English, Swahili, French, German, Russian, Chinese, you know, Spanish, Portuguese, whatever the hell else. Shit. How you think the Bible was written in so many languages? So many languages so they could get it, so everybody get this word. If you're an Israelite, forget about these heathens. But this is what it's about. The Hebrew Israelites, 12 tribes, trying to wake up the elect. The everybody else, when I'm talking about everybody else, the 2/3 of Israel, they they gone. They straight, they way out of pocket. Yeah, they way out of pocket. Some of them it's too late to turn back. But let's get back to the video.
To the national debt, and those billions and billions of dollars are going overseas. Going to
Alright, I'm gonna just stop it right here. Cause I gotta go to the next video. But yeah, if you wanna check his video out, there you go right here. And there goes the name of the title of the video. And with another prepper channel. Yeah, they give out news too. So shoot, before I was the Lord led me to the truth. I was subscribed to a lot of prepper channels. And now since the Lord led me to the truth, I got tired of a lot of these prepper channels because some of them just keep talking about prepping, buying shit like Canadian Prepper. Damn, that shit is annoying. I don't care about your silky saw. I don't care about your backpack roll. I don't care about listening about World War III all the fucking time, nigga. I'm like, damn, nigga, there's so much other news to talk about. That's why I'm like, some of these channels are controlled. They got to stay on one subject and that's it. And that's it. But anyway, let's move on. This Prepper Nation, buckle up, preppers. Well, shit, could say buckle up, people. The panic is here. Fuck the preppers. I don't know what I'll title this as. I could just say,
cybercrime
I
has
don't know. Okay, what it's gonna play or what? I thought it was gonna play an ad. Well, this phone started acting weird and weird. Not phone, this computer.
I hope you're ready, folks. Here comes the panic.
You know what? Usually, he'll have the introduction going.
Welcome to Prepper Nation.
Yeah, he'll usually have the the introduction, his intro playing first. But I guess it's something serious. I don't even remember if I played this video today. I just saved it. Oh, never mind. It does have the introduction. Skip it.
Really appreciate y'all being here in the he reminded me a couple of times there should be a photo pop up in the community as I opened the video up with blackouts are here. They are beginning to happen in several spots here in the United States. I saw this over on.
Yeah, it says something about Ohio. Or if I was reading off of somebody's comment. He left a comment. I don't know if it was in this page on this website. Website. Yeah, talking about in Ohio, they are starting off rolling blackouts there. Oh, was that Ohio, Columbus, Ohio? I got some family that live out there, but I haven't seen in a minute.
Facebook, people were dropping, in the Prepper Nation Facebook community, they were dropping, we are having rolling blackouts, and they were dropping photos of alerts and things. So South Carolina is having quite a few rolling blackouts. That's confirmed. Ohio, same thing. Rolling blackouts. That's not statewide. That's only in patches. Iowa as well. There's some shady stuff going on there. Mississippi has sent out a warning to its farmers: don't use the irrigation systems because they're saying this could overload the system. The grid could fail at this point. And what's going on, folks? Most of you know this, but maybe you're brand new. You don't understand what's going on. What is a rolling blackout? A rolling blackout simply means that the circuits are overloaded. There's too much being pulled from.
Yeah, and there's a lot of, around this time, it's nighttime over here where I'm at on the southeast, but shit, AC still, people still got their ACs running. Me, I'm good, man. Well, it's hot as a mother, but I'm still good. Lord willing, I make it through this.
The existing grid at that time, and it just can't handle it. Think of it in terms of a supply line for a second, okay? You got 100 people buying, you only have 50 of said item to go around. What do? You start limiting who can buy what and who can use what. Same deal with the grid, so this is not good. We're just getting started here in summertime. Because of this, I've also seen some intel. I've had a couple of emails since yesterday of panic buying. People are starting to see panic buying in their area. Gasoline was one. I got inboxed some photos of gas lines, and they're saying this is crazy. I've never seen anything like this before. But many of the emails that I got were, from inside the store. They're like, a Costco was one of the main ones. I got several on Costco. They said we walked in, and you can just tell there's a buzz in the air, if you will. People know rolling blackouts. This is not good. People understand. And I got to mention this, a very, very strange comment that I got in the live chat yesterday. I went back and watched the replay. Somebody said that.
Oh shit! I might as well just leave this be. Because this is a video.
I think he said his stores, his grocery store.
How is this playing? Oh, how is this playing where there's the play button? It should be a pause button if it's playing automatically. I don't know what the hell going on. Just leave that shit be.
He's noticed when he's going in, the Best Buy date is like the very next day on almost every item. So it's arriving just in time to expire, basically. And he said it wasn't this way.
From the first video to the second, the first one was that gas, that 69-cent gas crap, and the second one was the New York Nadia about the girl killed her mama because the lady was fucking her up. But anyway, the third one and this one, let's go ahead and read this scripture dedicated to the third and the fourth video. The third one was about the farmer off of whatever prepper name he is. But then let's say the third, the fourth, and this is the fifth. This is one scripture dedicated to all this. Jeremiah 51, chapter 51, verse 8. But Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. Howl for her. Take balm for her pain. If so, she may be healed. We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her and leave us out. Let us go, everyone into their own country, for her judgment reaches unto the heaven and is lifted up even to the sky. Yeah, Babylon is a I don't know. Babylon ain't shit now. Lord, fuck. I don't want to cuss. I'm trying to say what I want to say without cussing. But Lord, He's doing the damage on this country, and He's not done yet. They say, oh yeah, verse 7. I should have started with verse 7. Babylon have been a golden cup in the Lord's hands, and what are the hands that made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken of her wine. Therefore, the nations are mad. Yeah, these nations, these other countries, they've been tagging along with Babylon, but now all of a sudden, Babylon's been acting like a bitch. Pretty much, Babylon's been acting like a bitch, and been screwing these countries over. Now these countries starting to realize, you changing on us, and now they getting mad at Babylon, America. But anyway, pretty much this place is it's about to be barbecued pretty soon. I don't know. I can't find the words right now. Pretty much Babylon the Great is in trouble, and you people that's got your mind on Babylon the Great, America, y'all gonna be in trouble too. So anybody who foreseeing the troubles, it's best and wise for you to get your mind out of this country and get your mind on Yahweh Shema Shah and understand that you're a Hebrew Israelite and not a Christian, not a Muslim, not a Buddhist monk or a Hindu eight eight arm loving mother sucker. None of that goofy shit. Stop worshiping elephants and cows and rocks and moons and stars and shit and worship your heavenly father Yahweh and your heavenly big brother Yahweh Shah. Shit. The God in the Bible and your Savior. He ain't just Yahweh just not the God in the Bible. He's also the Almighty Creator of everything, and His Son can do the same thing too. He's second in command. He's the deliverer. You got to go through Him to get to the Father. And you go through the Father, everything's all good, baby. But anyway, let's get back to this video.
Before, there's been a huge uptick in price, specifically on survival food. I've seen a couple of posts on our social media. Powdered eggs I think from August and Farms doubled overnight. And that's the number 10 cans. I haven't checked into the other stuff. We have some of the powdered eggs here, and of course we have eggs and stuff like this. The wife has some frozen as well, but I mean, we can do without eggs if it comes down to it. But that's indicative of things to come. Okay, the Fed just hiked the rate up a little bit yesterday. They're saying it's the worst since the 90s now, and that's going to affect credit cards out there. So if you are buying groceries right now on credit or anything,
yeah, a lot of people using their credit card because they ain't got no damn money in their bank account. Shit. So they said, fuck it. Run them credit cards up. Let's order some more credit cards. Run it up. And they on that YOLO shit, like we only live once. Hey, well, for anybody that's in the know, you don't just live once, you live many times when you after being reincarnated. Yep. You being reincarnated many times, shoot. This is all up to Yahweh Shema Shah when he want to let you live or die. But shit, you don't live once, you live many times. Just live in different vessels, though.
else for that matter, you're going to owe more in the long run. So from a prepping standpoint, think about anything that you're going to maybe do. They didn't realize it was cracked open.
Anyway, that's all I'm going to play. You get the big picture. Buckle up, people. I ain't going to say preppers, but buckle up, people. Or buckle up, hopeful that panic is here. But don't you panic. You shouldn't panic if you got wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. And you know, with that wisdom, oh yeah, let's go to it real quick. With the stability of thy times. Let's see, where is it? And you just pray the Lord for strength, cause I sure don't need it. I sure do need it. Shoot. Well, where is it at? Here we go. Is it Isaiah chapter 33, verse 6? And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation, the fear of the Lord. Yahweh Shema Shah is his treasure. Yep. That's all you need. Yahweh Shema Shah. Fear them. Fear them both. Because they could take your monkey ass out at any time. Yeah, let's get to. I already did this. Yeah, I already played that. Let's get to this. Talking about rats and public defecation. Oh man, open drug use. Major Western cities are becoming uninhabited hellholes. Yep. It's been like this for a couple years. It's been more than that. But it's just getting worse and worse and worse. Year by year, time by time.
Virtually everyone.
Until, you know, pretty much it's gonna be a hellhole soon.
That comes to visit one of our major cities in the West gets shocked to see the rapid degradation of our urban spaces. Those who live in these cities often learn to ignore the signs of decay that are spread everywhere, but those who are just passing by just can't believe what their eyes are seeing. Massive piles of trash, public defecation, rat infestations, and substance abuse, all happening in broad daylight. Our western cities used to make our country proud.
You know, they remind me of those movies when it was like dystopia, and it's becoming those movies, but reality. Yeah, like oh your damn Running Man movie and what else? I don't know what else. Running Man and Elysium. What I'm talking about, Elysium, when the people are just living in slums and shit. I ain't talking about when they going up in that space, that damn space station shit. Fuck that. When they on Earth, it's hell on Earth. But anyway,
And set an example for the rest of
I gotta walk away for a second. Hopefully the commercial don't pop up.
the world. Now, they serve as examples of America's accelerating downfall. The worst areas of our major western cities look like post-apocalyptic wastelands, and the lack of public sanitation leaves hordes of homeless people living in the dirt. The ironic thing is that many of these cities aren't poor at all. In fact, some of them are amongst the wealthiest cities in the U.S. That leaves us wondering, if conditions are decaying so dramatically right now, how bad will things get when the economy starts to falter again? In today's video, we're going to expose the dire state of America's urban centers. But before moving on, please support us by leaving a thumbs up and subscribing to our channel so you don't miss our future videos. Let's just go ahead and start discussing the worrying rat epidemic that has been hitting Los Angeles. The rat problem in the Sunny City is widespread and rampant, particularly in trash-congested areas near the city's downtown. Due to poor public sanitation, the population of rats continues to grow. According to Orkin's survey of America's most rat-infected cities, LA now ranks number 2. In 2018, the rat problem has become so out of control that it has resulted in a typhus outbreak. Typhus is typically spread,
And that's pestilence, you know? I told you, man. These pestilence, like some brothers would just talk about the pestilence that's being like, you know, the CV-19. Yeah, that's pestilence. Yeah, but see how that went. Shit. And they just blew it out of the proportion. Like, oh my God, that's all. It's not really serious. And then you got the monkeypox. I'm like, I don't know what it's gonna be like. But we'll see what kind of clown ass shit that's gonna go off with this. But when you got this shit going on, with this real sickness with rats, these niggas got these little critters got like 50. They packed full bundle. They bundled up with 50 type of different diseases. Shit. And best you got all the poop everywhere, piss everywhere, no trash being thrown away. Man, that's shit. That's a damn pestilent. That's a CDC right next to your door. Oh shit. I shouldn't even say that because people get hit by YouTube, whatever. But that's a CD. How can I say it? You know, CD, another C. A CD and another C is you have one next to you that's holding a bunch of pathogens and viruses and shit, you know, next to your doorstep or somewhere near you and shit. Man, a lot of shit gonna be kicking off, man. Anyway, let me get back to the video.
by fleas who've been infected by diseased rats and other critters. In 2021, as schools came back after almost 2 years of intermittent shutdowns, this issue has gotten so bad that just before the new academic year started in August, a local high school was forced to close because they were invaded by rats. The LA Times reported that when the teachers arrived, they found a horrific scene. Rats on the floor, rat nests in the cabinets, excrement all over students' desks. Those who are unfamiliar with the sanitation problem faced by Los Angeles are drawn to the city because of the magical image portrayed in movies and on TV. But the truth is that LA is becoming a very filthy place. Needless to say, rats thrive in such an environment. In an article for the LA Times, journalist Steve Lopez details his battle against the rodents. East side, west side, north and south, they're everywhere. If you're a rat, the California housing crisis has not hit you yet, and it never will, he wrote. At our house, it sounded like the
As I always said, is when you play these videos about rats, shit, that's gonna be your problem. Then these niggas won't probably be bold enough to try to attack you. Heck yeah, and they leave it oily piss everywhere, and they'll shit everywhere, and they'll gnaw up anything that's made out of plastic. And what they do, they'll gnaw up anything just to dull their teeth, 'cause their teeth constantly grow. If they let their teeth grow without filing it down, the teeth will grow so much it'll get to their neck and kill them. Yep.
rats were having relay races in the ceiling, and they don't wear sneakers. Your eyes blink and your leg twitches as you drift off to sleep, knowing that if the plague comes back, you are living at ground zero. In our garden, they devoured entire heads of lettuce. They destroyed my squash just before it was ripe and ready to eat. They stole my tomatoes, cilantro, and
Yeah, they'll do that. Remember, was it a couple years ago, I was growing 2 tomato plants. The fucking female rat chomped on both of them and took shit, just chomped on both of them, and they were just slumped over. And after that, I set a trap out, got that bitch, and threw her ass over the fence after I killed her.
Anaheim chili peppers.
I mean, I hate to do that to God's creation, but that creation got some diseases on it. So, I like animals. I love animals, but shit, certain animals, hey, you got to go. I don't want your ass around here with that shit.
Were they bottling their own salsa? Lopez humorously remarks. But there's no point in being too hard on LA because similar scenes are happening all across the West. For instance, a massive mice infestation led local authorities to close several restaurants and bars in Chicago this winter. Chicago's problem with rodents is well known by now. 2022 was the 6th consecutive year in which the city was ranked #1 as the most rat infected in the entire country. The Chicago Tribune reported that when the economy reopened in 2021, local businesses saw an explosion of rat complaints, with the creatures scurrying to find alternate.
Yeah, I'll get to the scripture real quick. I'm gonna sign out on there. Let me see. Second Timothy chapter 3, verse 1. This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come. And right now, these are perilous times. Look at all this that men will be. For men shall be lovers of themselves, covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemous, disobedient to parents, unthankful, unholy, without natural affection. They be like mothers or fathers showing love for their children, or just whatever, loving it for each other. Truce breakers, false accusers, incontinent, furious. I mean, furious. What I can't pronounce shit. Desirer, dis, despisers of those that are good. Yep, traitors. Um, heady. Uh, and high-minded lovers of pleasures more than lovers of God or Yahweh, and having a form of godliness, but denying the power thereof. Oh shit! But denying the power thereof. Now they'll say having a form of godliness, saying that yeah, I have my faith is in God and God, but denying the power of thy of thereof. From such turn away. Yeah, yeah, there's a lot of that. But hey, it's whatever. let's see, with Luke chapter 21, verse 25, and there shall be signs in the skies. Oh no, that's for when there's miraculous things, show miracles happening in the skies. Yeah, but there's been a lot of that going on. Blood moons, and then you got chariots shooting everywhere, being spotted here and there. Things happening on earth, on ground. Oh, I just stopped the video at 441. All praise Yahweh by Shem El Shah. I didn't know. I didn't know. And now I just know. I looked at the screen. Looked on this side. But yeah. But yeah, man. Shoot. There's a lot of these people, a lot of you Israelites don't even see the times are coming, man. This is it, baby. This is it. And then I had one guy talking about something that was back last year. This nigga telling me that I don't like you guys. You're saying the end is coming, but it ain't over yet. You said famine. What famine? I'm like, nigga, don't you clearly see what the fuck is going on? I don't see it. I don't want to see it. You don't know what you're talking about. Shit. Did a lawnmower almost fell on his ass a couple days later after talking to that nigga. Oh man, I was like, shit. Kind of hope the damn thing did hit. Oh well, probably want to rip his arm off. Yeah, shit. That be yeah. Lord showing his fucking pride, exposing his ass. Kind of prideful nigga and about to fuck his ass up. But anyway, that's how Israel is. They act proudful as hell, but they ain't gonna bother to humble down. They're like my dad. Shit, he didn't bother to humble down. Yeah, after almost getting killed, falling out of the tree, and having that big ass limb crush his ass, and I had to see it. No, he didn't get killed, but shit, the Lord could have took his ass out in a heartbeat. But then he still want to be proud, and it's amazing how people don't humble down. They get proud. I tell them all this stuff about Yahweh Bashim Shah. Months later, oh, I don't want to hear that. Oh, I don't want to hear that. All right, nigga, you gonna hear it one way or another. And you ain't gonna hear it from me. The Lord gonna you gonna hear it. You gonna hear it when your ass in the spirit world. Shit, you gonna hear it then when your ass in the spirit world. But anyway, yeah. Just go ahead and wrap this up. If you want to check out this rest of this video, man, here go the name of the title of the video, and there go the channel. Anyway, to all the men out there scattered all over the world that's pushing this truth day in, day out, worldwide, keep on pushing, hold on to that faith, stay humble, and all you women out there that's believing in Yahweh by Shemal Shah, keep on believing, keep having faith, stay humble, stay in order for your man. If you ain't got a man, stay in order for Yahweh by Shemal Shah. To the hopeful elect, peace and blessings to you all, and all praise to Yahweh by Shemal Shah. Shalom.